Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Feb, live every day except Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I think we're going to be kind of holding that schedule. So, again, elephant in the room here, you probably clicked the thumbnail and was kind of unclear like what you were watching, especially coming from if you're like a subscriber of the channel, or if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe, check out one of my channels, if it's either my Twitch channel or my second YouTube channel. Regardless, let's kind of go down this road together, shall we? We have a lot to cover, and you know me, I don't like to make videos too long, so let's jump right into it. So, StarCraft 2, huh? Exactly. So let me give you a little bit of background on my history with StarCraft 2. About roughly 6 years ago when Heart of the Swarm came out, I played it extensively. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and through YouTube I learned about Twitch, and I had no idea what Twitch was, didn't know what incorporated it until because of StarCraft actually. Some of the YouTubers I watched back then was like Lake TV, Husky StarCraft, so kind of puts a date on when I was just getting into StarCraft, and pretty much like what brought me into where I am now, because without StarCraft, I probably would have never started streaming, I probably would have never played Minecraft, I probably would have never met majority of the people that follow my channel. So thank you all, I do appreciate it. So let's get into what we're doing here. Well, like I said, 6 years ago, 6 years ago, I don't know exactly the age, but around the time, I kind of decided to maybe try streaming myself. The very first game I streamed was StarCraft. However, my computer sucked at the time, and it was pretty difficult, and I was new, I had no idea what I was doing. And StarCraft is not a game I think you start off streaming, just because it is a very complex, difficult game, and the viewer interaction is very minimal because of this. So I just pretty much sat there staring at my screen and trying to be as good as possible. I did make it to, I think it was High Diamond. I don't think I ever actually made it to Masters. I'd have to take a look. But after this burnout that I experienced with Minecraft, I decided it was time for me to kind of change things up, and
I'm going on an adventure!
As you probably clicked on the title of this video, is we're going to be going and getting Masters. That's the goal. Grandmasters if possible, but I'd be happy with Masters. So we're going to grind all the way back up, and I'm sure the game is going to probably put me at bronze, maybe silver, depending how rusty I am, or maybe I'm not as rusty as I think I'm going to be, and it just puts me right into gold or platinum right off the bat, and then I don't have that far to go. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really excited because, like I said, this is a game I did love, and I think I still do love. I just haven't played it in a while. The complexity of it and the challenges this game gives you is like no other. I don't know, it's hard to say, but this is an amazing game, and I do love RTSs. Like, we had a little stint with Halo Wars 2, and it did really well for the stream for the time being when the game was up. I was averaging probably about 60-70 viewers a day with that game. However, sadly, the developers of that game did a very poor job with balancing and addressing some server issues that they were witnessing. And because of that, the community died really fast. And then on top of that, they prioritized getting out DLC content instead of fixing the issues that were there. And because of this, the game, like I said, the game died really fast. And so did my channel. Viewers dropped like flies probably after about 3 weeks. That's how fast the community gave up on the game, which is kind of sad. So, let's kind of get into it. We're going to go ahead. There's a couple ways I thought about doing these videos. I think the best way to do these videos is we're going to be doing some commentary and some flashbacks or some flashbys. And then we'll probably do some episodes where it's an actual full match, and maybe I do a breakdown of what I did, what happened, what went wrong for me, what went right, and do kind of that. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm really out of date. I haven't touched Legacy of the Void at all, so I don't know some of the new units. I don't know what they do. I don't know anything. So this is going to be kind of a new experience. trying to figure out these build orders and so on and so forth. And we might have to have days where we just try cheese and learn everything, because my goal is once we're done with this, depending how long this takes me, we go ahead and jump into the other races and play some Terran, play some Zerg, and try the same thing with those. So let's get into it, guys. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. I hope you guys enjoy this adventure as much as I'm going to. This is going to be a lot of fun, and let's get going. Alright, this didn't really take long whatsoever. I played a couple matches. It instantly put me against players that were gold, and then I think platinum. And so it ranked me actually in silver. We got out of silver really quick. I think we played 1 or 2 matches. It put us into gold instantly. And now we're in gold. I was expecting to be maybe in bronze, but I mean, I guess the rust wasn't as bad as I thought. And our MMR is to the point where we are now playing mid-level diamond players. So if this continues, I think I'm going to be a master by the end of the week. Like, geez, I'm just flying through. However, I got to show consistency, so it's going to make me play a lot of matches to get through these. But we might be able to fly through pretty fast. I'm actually kind of surprised. When I was playing, at least the thing I'm seeing the most right now is my hockey mess. I'm having troubles keeping my hockeys in line. My APM is probably subpar 100, and I am floating resources pretty high. So those are probably going to be the things I need to focus on right now, is just getting my hockey movement back and getting better unit control, because I'm kind of sloppy currently at this moment in time. And I think I need to fix some of my global hotkeys, like my positional. So right now it's saying F5, F6, and F7, and F8 to do locations. I think I need to change that to maybe F1 through 4 to give me, you know, a little bit better sight of the map. So there's some things at least that we can kind of pinpoint right away, get off the bat, fix. You know, so make sure I have good fundamentals before we start and getting deeper in, because fundamentals is what is gonna keep us alive long term. I was planning on trying to do cheese first, but like for whatever reason, just I forgot my phone. I forgot. Like, I don't know, I'm a natural when it comes to macro, it seems, because like all these games I've played are just macro heavy, and I'm just doing really well at just staying consistently busy and producing. So as you can see through some of these matches that we got going on here. So guys, I think that is where we're going to end this episode for today. I think we covered up quite a few of the bases. Next episode, we'll probably do some deep dives of some matches I've been doing, or some of my matches, and let's see where I'm at next time. Have a good night, everybody.